Naked Shamanism. Welcome to With Insights Radio. I'm your host, Iggy Garcia. I will take you on a journey across the universe through shamanism, metaphysical, and holistic. So sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
The mind of Iggy is rolling around today. You know, someone just DM me, okay? And if you don't know what DM means, it means direct message me. And ask me if the upcoming drum circle is going to be for vaccinated drummers only. And if not, will there be a special area designated for non-vaccinated? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you...
What is this?
If you'd like, I'd just cancel the drum circle, okay? It would just make it a lot easier. That way, those of you who are afraid of the non-vaccinated, which you shouldn't be afraid because you're vaccinated, so I don't know what's the big deal. The people who are non-vaccinated should be more afraid because right, they're going to die, right? So if you're vaccinated, then you have no worries. So why are you worried about people who are not vaccinated? I don't understand the logic on that, and why you would send me a message and ask me that stupid question. Okay, we live in a society, we live in a world where people make decisions for their lives, and sometimes the decision is made for you, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes you get in your car and you get hit by a drunk driver and killed. You know, this is just the reality of life. Sometimes you fall down the stairs and crack your head open like my father did, and you die. You know, if you want to live in fear, don't come to the drum circle. That's all I'm going to tell you. Don't participate. Don't be involved. But don't send me a message like that. Don't send me idiotic stuff like that. Yeah, it's a serious... Yeah, maybe it's legitimate. Maybe it's... But you know what? I'm tired of all this fear-mongering crap. Okay? Some of you think it's not fear-mongering. You think we're saving people. Listen, I'm still alive. Okay? And a lot of people who I know who haven't been vaccinated are still alive. So the logic behind that we're all going to die if we're not vaccinated is a bunch of crap. Okay? If you want to take the vaccine, take the vaccine. If you think you're safe with it, fine. Take the protein, use it. Because it's not the vaccine, right? So you're not really injecting your body with the vaccine. You're injecting yourself with the proteins and the chemicals and the things that jar or protect you however they do, right? But if you don't want to drum, don't drum. But don't tell me if we're going to have segregated spaces. I'm not segregating anybody from one place to the other or the other, okay? This ain't happening, okay? If you want to play the segregation game, the vaccinated, non-vaccinated, go do it somewhere else, okay? Because I'm not going to discriminate people for their choices and for their reasonings and for why they feel the way they feel. Yeah, granted, we're in a global pandemic. Some of us are not going to die, okay? Some of us are not going to die because we don't take the vaccine. I hope people understand that. Some of us are not going to die because we take the vaccine. Some of us will die because we take the vaccine. Some of us will die just because we have to die. You know, if we're going to live our lives in fear that every moment that we can't do something, you know, what's the point of living, right? Listen, the drum circle is supposed to be fun, enjoyable, and safe. And we do our best to wear our masks. We do our best to have 6 feet of separation. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. I can't control what people do, what people say. But I can control what I feel and how I feel about things. You know, putting your agendas forth into something that I'm doing with other people who are involved with that. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Create your own drum circle. Go create your own vaccinated drum circle if that's what you want. Circles where only vaccinated people drum. Go be separatist someplace else. Okay, we're already going to go. We already know how the world's going to change. We already know that all of us are going to have to probably get vaccinated because in order to travel, in order to go wherever we want to go, okay, because the status quo requires that now. And just really ticked off. And you've probably seen all my posts all day long. Just, you know, if you like something, fine. If you don't like it, fine. Move on. Get over it. Listen, if you don't want to be around me, because I'm not vaccinated, and you're fearful for your life, then don't come around me. Don't even come near me. Don't even participate in anything I do, okay? Because I tell you, I will not get vaccinated until I absolutely have to. Or maybe never have to. But when you tell people they have to have passports to travel, and you have to tell people That's manipulation and control. I'm sorry. I don't know where you guys live. I don't know where we're living and where we think that it's okay to do that. It's okay to tell people, you get the flu. People get flu shot every year. We don't get asked for the flu shot the card. Have you gotten your flu shot? No. But when you go, we put our kids in school. Yeah, we get vaccinated and stuff. But I'll tell you why people are afraid. I'll tell you exactly why they're afraid. Because it hasn't been clinically tested. It hasn't been the trials. We are the trials. Okay, because we're living in fear. We're pushing it out. Have we saved lives? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. We will find out. But all I know is this: if you don't want to come to the drum circle because you feel like you might get it, I don't know what to tell you. I can't control that. I can't control what you're feeling emotionally, spiritually, and physically. That's up to you. Make the decision for yourself. Okay? Shit, I might not even come just because of those people acting like that and being crazy. Come on. I don't know. I'm just getting to that point right now where I'm just kind of frustrated with everybody. Everybody's, not everybody, but certain people just pushing their agendas. Listen, your agenda, if you want to be a certain way, then do it. But to the person who emailed me that, if you don't want to be part of our circle because you're afraid there are non-vaccinated people in their circle and you've been vaccinated, that means you don't believe in your vaccine. That means you don't believe in what you've put in your body. Okay? Because technically, you should be safe, right? Technically, you should not be able to contract COVID. I'm guessing. Because the person who's not vaccinated, has more chances of contracting COVID, correct? So those of you who are vaccinated, you should be free and happy and not worry about us non-vaccinated ones right now. But you're not, because you know what? Because the information they're giving you is not correct. They're not certain what's going to happen. But if you don't want to come to our circle because there's non-vaccinated people in it, then don't come. And that's the end of the mind of Iggy. And much more like the frustration of Iggy, I don't understand why people would even bring that topic up. And I understand maybe in the beginning, I could get that. Listen, for a whole year, out of respect for everybody's livelihood, I didn't do any drum circles. I refused to do them. Other people did them anyhow. They risked their lives. They put themselves on the line. But you know what? That was their choice. They had their reasons. Now, I decided not to do circles during the pandemic. Now we're coming out of the pandemic. But I'm not going to do this segregated circle where some people are vaccinated and some people aren't vaccinated. That's not going to happen. And you know what? And to the person who sent me that message, don't come. You're not invited. Don't come to the circle. Because if you're that fearful and you're vaccinated, then you don't trust your vaccine. Okay? Yeah, it's good to be here. It's also a good reminder when we're here, let's lift it up instead of trying to make it, all freaking negative. The whole world is screwed up right now. All right, guys. Have a good night. Be well. I'm sorry that I'm upset. I'm sorry that I'm a little frustrated. But, conflicting messages, Logic tells me, I'm going to say this for the last time. Logic tells me, if you're not vaccinated, your chances of getting COVID are higher, right? Logic. Logic also tells me, if you're vaccinated, then you shouldn't have to worry about things. Yes or no? Am I wrong? Am I right? So if you have been vaccinated, then your chances are way lower to contract the virus, right? Is that logic? Is that logical? It's just me. Okay. So who's hurting who? Are the non-vaccinated hurting the non-vaccinated? This is logic. Logic means if you have armor on, you're protected, right? If you don't have armor on, you're at risk. So those of you with armor on are not at risk, I'm guessing. So when I read some of these comments, oh, I don't have to wear a mask. And no. I'm like going, okay, fine, that's fine. You shouldn't have to wear a mask, right? Because you have to believe in the thing that you have injected in your body, right? And the people who should be fearful are the ones who are not vaccinated, right? We have to take more precautions for ourselves because you guys are all okay in that group. That's what I'm saying, all right? Don't pressure people. Don't make people feel bad because they'd have a different view and a different opinion about you, what they want to do with themselves, with their body, with their mind, their spirit, and their soul. There are reasons behind that you don't know. And just to assume that we should all just do it and should all just jump. Come on. Has that ever worked anywhere in the world? Has everybody ever done that? You know, we can go out through history here, and this could be a history lesson because I'm pretty good in history, but I don't want to do that. My point is this, and I'm just going to end it right here. The person who DM'd me about that, don't come. Honestly, please do not come to our circles if you feel that you're that afraid that you are going to give someone COVID or you're going to get COVID and you're vaccinated. All right. Well, time for me to go play with my grandkids because I don't get to see them. They're going to be going to California. They're going to be moving out there. The next time I see them might be 2 years from now. They're going to be 10 times bigger than that. All right. Love you guys. Take care. Be well. Hopefully this message doesn't get misconstrued and somebody twist my words and try to make me out like a bad guy. But right now, you know, you need to stand up for what you believe in right now, because, and it's not even about rights. It's not even about your constitutional right. It's just about rights, period. You know, it's just about rights, period. Can't just let things just go out of hand because we think we have to. No. Throughout history, the people who did that lost power and became disempowered. Okay? And the ones that didn't stand up and didn't speak got oppressed and got smashed. Okay? With that, take care, guys. Peace and love. I'll talk to you soon. This is my Iggy, and I will see you next time. Be well.